homie doodle. Say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, bingo, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Kurt. There's no Kurt tonight. Kurt. And you know what else isn't working tonight? My green screen's not working. It must be something on StreamYard. I'm not going to take any blame for it. But Beesman told me to say that I have a green screen picture of a green screen behind me. So that's what we're going with. It's Wednesday night, January 17th, 9:03 p.m. on the East Coast, which is the least coast. That's so stupid. Anyway, I got two guys to bring in with me, two beautiful, handsome mofuckies. And it's going to be a good night, even though we miss Kurt. He has diarrhea. Oh, so does Caleb's guitar.
Kurt is very healthy, though, everyone, just to make sure we're all on the same page. So.
Let's get focused in here, boys. Everybody focusing in here now.
But Kurt's doing a good thing.
Is he?
Yeah.
He is.
It's his anniversary.
26 years. I mean, holy shit, right?
Yeah, he can miss this epic show for that.
Of course, man.
And it will be epic.
Yes, it will.
In a couple of weeks, we might not have a Wednesday show.
What? What's going on?
February 14th.
You
think
that falls on a Wednesday, huh?
It does.
You got a date? You got a date?
It's my birthday, son.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what we should do? We'll have a show. No, here's what we'll do. We'll say we might not have a show depending on how, and then we'll all come on when our wives or girlfriends or whoever falls asleep early on us. That's what we'll do.
Wives or girlfriends. Yeah.
or record a show.
There we go.
We can always do that.
So
what's going on, gentlemen?
What do you got the pinky out swigging on there, Caleb?
Oh, pinky out always. Oh, this is the watermelon high noon. It's great. Recommend it.
It's high noon on my sundial.
Yeah.
What is it?
I won't be here next week, by the way, because I have to trade that day with my wife. I'm going to NAMM Thursday and Friday. So.
Oh.
I'm going, boys. I'm going in.
Caleb is going to NAMM. All right. So I think, right, there's a shitload of companies that aren't going to be there. Now, I know like last year, the whole Fender umbrella didn't go. I think that was the first year in ever, right, that Fender didn't go with
2 years.
2 years now. Okay. So Jackson,
and
EVH,
which
we'll call Charvel. So they're not going to be here again. Are there any other major companies who have dropped out? Is the place at a smaller venue now? What's the
no, same place. Gibson's gone too, I think. So like the two biggies are out, boys. They're out, boys. And but I don't know. I was leaning towards not going because I went 2 years ago to the June one, which I think was the first one back, and it was less than acceptable. I basically covered the whole thing in like 3 hours.
What is that? Brian, is that your heater?
Can you hear it?
Brian's on a heater. Brian's on a heater.
A 22-game heater. Brian, after the show is over, you got to go back and listen to 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. It's the don't you have fucking heat in your house? Do you have to have a personal portable heater under you?
My feet gets cold because I have hardwood floors and my feet get cold, and I'm just like,
oh, you could never get that foot from the floor up. Never gets warm in any house with hardwood floors. It's impossible.
And you can't wear shoes in the house because that's just unsanitary. I can't do
Get some
that.
indoor slippers.
Yeah, I could.
You know. So how's everybody doing tonight? I know we'll get back to Nam, I guess, in a minute, but
Yeah, playing air guitar. Oh, right, Randy Price. So here's a good one. You know, I put these stupid videos out, and once in a while, everyone's really nice and complimentary, and that's awesome. But once in a while, you get a guy, who thinks it's all fake, and I think that's.
now what do you mean fake? Elaborate
He's-
on that, please.
He said, "You guys like." I'll read it because it's so crazy to see.
Are you
someone-
saying that? Are you saying that basically you are playing guitar, you are mimicking, you already pre-recorded something, and now you're mimicking it, or
Well,
half, like,
I think he thinks that I'm not even playing. So maybe he thinks it might be like to the real thing or some. I don't know because I tried to find. I investigate, of course, when someone goes after me.
we all know. Yes, you
I
do.
I dig.
I'd like to request isolation.
But he wrote he's not. He's playing air guitar. You people are so funny. So,
He's playing air guitar. So I think, because I know some people do that. They'll pre-record something.
but I thought air guitar is just playing without a guitar.
Yeah.
So I was confused by that. But
Well, obviously he's a fucking idiot.
he really thought that and then he started like going on and on about it. So I was like, you're slandering me, bro.
now I'm gonna be at your front door in fucking 10 minutes.
You know, you better stop. So yeah, I got a little overreactive and had him booted from the Eddie Van Halen group. So there you go.
Did you really, just for that?
Well, he wouldn't stop.
What do you mean he wouldn't stop?
He kept saying that it wasn't real, and all I was saying was, dude, just go look at some of my other videos. Are those fake too? And
Yeah, it's not like this is the first time you put up a video or something, right?
right? Wouldn't you go like
There's
instead of
thousands
just,
of them.
yeah? So yeah,
Wow.
so I reported the comment, and then they booted him because he was being a dick.
Is this it? Some dude Dave says fiction guitar or non-fiction guitar is tricky no matter how you approach it.
Absolutely.
There you go. Well, Buttfucker 3000 says quit sorry, Beesman. All right, you take it.
I got you. Go ahead.
No, not that
Yeah.
one. That one.
Buttfucker? Yeah.
Quit being a puss, Caleb.
Oh, I would. I should just let it go because I think it's a great compliment, and I said that right away. That's a great compliment. And then I said your smile is fake. So, because he's got a stupid smile in his avatar or whatever.
Your credit score is fake, bro.
But
Yeah.
what is the motivation behind commenting like that? You know, like you said.
Look, I do these a lot, so
Yeah.
I get a lot of stupid comments, and the first thing I think is, who's having that kind of day where they need to go belittle anybody else's attempt at anything on the internet?
Agreed.
Like why?
Publicly, yeah.
Why? Especially if you play. If you play, then you know how difficult some things can be.
Yeah.
Why would you ever like that? Like, imagine some kids there trying to play Eruption, and it's terrible, right? But
Yeah.
are you gonna be the guy that goes in there and says, "You totally messed that up. What's wrong with you? Like,
Hey, Mikey.
you shouldn't even post that, or something like." Who does that?
Right.
Who
Agreed.
who goes out of their way to do that to someone, even if it's an adult, little kid, a stranger, someone you
Yep.
don't know?
Agreed.
Why do that kind of thing?
Right.
That's the epitome of the internet being a hellhole in the worst place. Because
Well, Caleb, you know what's funny about that, dude?
yeah, what?
Think about it this way, right? You are technically a professional musician. You get paid to go on stage, and so you are a professional musician. While this guy, again, I have no idea who this guy is, don't know his background, but you know what I mean? That's the difference of like different people when they go publicly onto fucking any kind of social media and try to do that to somebody. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's just weird to say that to a stranger. I think, especially when it comes to playing guitar. I know, like, Twitter and the whole thing's based on just people talking shit, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But when someone's like going out of their way to put something up, and you just want to take a dump in the chat, like, or in the comment section, like, why? What is that for, and then it brings me back to a great thing. There's this guy, Matt Starr. He's a hired gun drummer. He's playing with Ace Frehley right now, plays with a lot of different people. He put up a quote that said, "Nobody more successful than you will ever leave you a negative comment." And I take that to heart, but I should let it go. But I was just like, how does it look like air guitar? Like, how does it look like I'm not playing? I don't get it. I sync it up perfectly. I used to have problems syncing it up. That gave people a little bit of a
window. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
a window into saying, oh, he's not playing it live or whatever. And I'm like,
the
well,
whole
actually,
kind of mimicking. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people do that.
Screws up the whole syncing. But
I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people do pre-record shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll, like almost like
mimic it.
Well, you kind of have to, especially if you do like edits, like video. If you do different angles and things, then there's one main track, unless you have 4 or 5 cameras running at the same time, which I doubt. You're gonna be mimicking in different shots. I just use one camera, and I try to get through, and it's funny because a lot of them are just solos, but like last week I put up Amsterdam from the Balance record, which I think is a non-stop awesome guitar masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
It
really
doesn't stop being cool. Every part of that song is bitchin' and sounds incredible. And then of course Sammy wrote those terrible lyrics over it. But I'm just kidding. But I thought I was originally going to do the solo, but I think the riffage in the verses and the choruses and the pre-choruses are much cooler than the solo. So I'm like, why don't I just try and get through it? It took me a few days, and finally I still was kind of okay with the finished product, because there's some licks in that solo where you can't, like the thing he does in the,
By the way, you're not. I don't think your microphone is on, is it?
Mine?
Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I apologize.
Okay. Yeah, but I just thought I'd just put the whole thing up, because why not? I get a lot of people who say, "Why don't you play the whole thing?"
Because you want to keep people's attention.
Fucking learning it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want to put 4 minutes up of video for people to just get bored of. But I thought,
and pick apart even more. Oh, you didn't play that one note the way Eddie played it on the fucking album.
Yeah, he's playing air guitar, people. He's not doing it. Who's doing it? I don't care who's doing it. He's not.
No, Caleb, you're an amazing guitarist. Don't sweat that at all.
I don't need to hear that, but thank you.
He already knows it, bro.
Dude, it's 40 years of my life. Like, I hope I can play at this point.
You definitely can.
And I don't do it to get the comments. I do it like I'm seriously trying to honor what made me want to just sit in my room for 40 years and play. That's why I'm doing the band. I want to just keep the music alive and play that shit out. And so yeah, but
speaking of,
I'm speechless when I get those kind of comments, because it does it really look like I'm not playing? I can't imagine that. So,
well, speaking of kick-ass guitar players, we got Ty Price.
Oh man, he's
king of tone.
The tone. He's the tone king, the original tone king. I talked to Price the other day.
Did you?
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
It was a short conversation. Not. Ty, you give great conversation.
Mhm.
Ooh,
It goes on and on and on and on. But yeah,
that's terrific.
he's a good dude.
He is. I like
He
Ty.
is super good guy. Definitely.
Good guy.
Well, speaking of guitars, I know that I think we touched on this last week, maybe, but I didn't see it until a couple of days ago. And I know Beesman would probably want to discuss this, but let's just bring it up while we're all sitting here talking guitars. You guys know what this is? Brian, don't say yet. Caleb, do you know what this is?
There's a bit of a dust up, and I do know what it is. But
It's a piece of shit. That's what that is.
It's a piece of shit. I think it's a razor blade there, Beesman.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry, it's not a piece of shit. It's a razor blade.
It's sharp, says Matt's tube of goo, or you. I always fuck that one up.
I'm shocked that the cake decorator didn't make that based on the razor blade part.
So, again, I'm not a Machine Gun Kelly fan. I have no idea what his music sounds like. I know the first time I heard his name mentioned in any kind of article, any kind of thing, was when
you started fingering your asshole.
Yes, that's when I first. Well, that's when I first felt his tongue, Brian. But no,
when he landed Megan Fox.
When he that's who it was. But I thought it was the whole argument with Slipknot thing. He started to talk shit about Slipknot or metal bands or whatever it was.
He did.
That was the first time I really, I guess, noticed his name. But I see this guitar and I'm like, I get it. Somebody wants to do something completely different, but it's like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks, number one, it looks uncomfortable as shit to play.
Didn't Blackie Lawless have a blade bass, or no? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I don't think this is original to him, but I could be wrong.
Is there a picture of him playing it? I didn't even search for it. Yeah, cigar box guitar. See, butt cheeks, you missed out, dude. You could have designed Machine Gun Kelly's signature guitar.
We'll have to go by the Schecter booth and fight off Johnny Bean for the exclusive on this guitar.
Point and laugh at it. Like, what the fuck is that? It does look like a cigar box guitar, but yours look cooler, Brendan. Yours definitely look cooler.
Yep.
They probably play better too.
What kind of bridge is that?
Shitty one.
Yeah, it's just basic as fuck, man.
Weird looking saddles.
So it's just a toggle switch, volume knob, and that's about it. And you just go to town.
Yeah.
What are they toggling from?
Yeah, right.
Crappy to shitty. Like fuck.
It switches to the front pickup, which is nothing. It's just off.
Right.
I'm gonna try that guitar.
You got it.
If it's there.
Oh, it'll be there. If Schecter's there, dude, that guitar will fucking be there.
All right, let's check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
The 17th fret. I don't know why that's funny, John DeShane. Access to the 17th fret. Yeah, good. Hold on. How many frets?
That's like code for sex or something, right? It's like
the 22 fret guitar. How do you even get to the 22nd fret? Look at that. How uncomfortable that looks.
Man, I hope I get some access to the 17th fret tonight, bro.
Hey, babe, 17th fret tonight?
Yeah, 17th fret.
What's the MSR? What's the street price on this piece of shit? Does anybody know?
Oh,
it's $2,500.
$2,500.
Get out of here, man. No way. Hold on. Somebody's got to look it up.
That's the Google noise, right? What we're Googling.
$2,500. We're going once, going twice, and nobody's buying it. 25.
I don't know. As someone's looking that up, Caleb, Xander will be also in Vietnam, so you guys should link up.
Oh, cool. X-Man.
Well, they're both probably going to come back with what do they call it? Namthrax. But maybe not, because it's not going to be as crowded, you know?
I think it's going to be crowded. I think this is the one where people are, because it's the first time back in the January slot. So The last two, one was in June and then one was in April. And now they're finally back to the normal late January. So I think it'll be crowded, and I don't know. I guess people get sick. I got sick. People got sick every year from that. So, in fact, the last one before the bullshit, like I think everyone got the shit right before they knew what the shit was. So,
oh yeah, I think Johnny said he was the first one to get it.
Of course he was. Yeah, it's the first for everything.
Well, I'm gonna look up the specs on this fucking guitar real quick while we're here it is. Here it is. Oh my god.
Johnny said he was the first one to die from it.
Wait a second. All right, so it's $1,500.
Oh, okay. We knocked the grand off it. Okay.
Knocked the grand off it because it's fucking. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the Sweetwater. Let's see. Unless they make two different versions, but this is the only one that's popping up. That's what she said.
Yeah, Renus, dude, way to censor yourself, bud.
What happened?
Wow, Judge, don't hold back a little. Oh.
Look, while this isn't an item we normally stock because it's a piece of shit, we can still get it to you as fast as possible due to our great relationship with Schecter.
Boy, those are different saddles. My eyes don't deceive me.
No, this is the same, right?
No, because the other ones had like U-shaped saddles, and those don't.
Hold on, I got the picture still up on my end here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, U-shaped saddles. Saddles.
Maybe the U-shaped saddles are the no. I don't know.
This is new though. I don't know. Maybe they make a different version. Let's see. Schecter artist. Let's see what's going on here. Charles Butthole. Who's that? I don't know who fucking some of these people are. John Brown.
They've definitely upped their game at Schecter for sure.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I've heard that their Indonesian guitars are actually fucking pretty well made.
I mean, they've got a lot of artists though. Like I've noticed, like they got that Nick Johnston guy.
He's a monster player, man.
Dude, it's scary.
Yep.
Scary player.
It's the only one that's popping up here, boys.
Okay. Well, I'll have to ask him where's the U-shaped saddles, huh? Where are the U-shaped saddles?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not leaving the booth till I find out where the U-shaped saddles are.
Oh my god, look at that fucking thing. Look at that. This looks so stupid. All right, let's see what it's made out of here.
It's made out of steel.
It's got a Schecter Pasadena Plus pickup.
Pasadena?
Yep. I guess
is Pariah making their pickups, or are they just bit Pasadena off Pariah? What happened?
Pasadena Plus are in the realm of PAF style, Alnico 5, blah blah blah. So it's a basswood body. It's got a 3-piece maple neck with a speedy thin C neck profile. Ebony fingerboard, 22 X jumbo frets, and hip shot hardtail bridge. Keep the punk anchored. Is that what it actually says?
Wow.
Oh my god. Schecter Pasadena Plus pickup offers tones perfect for pop punk.
Pop punk.
So I believe MGK went from being a rapper, got eviscerated by Eminem, and then he's like, I'm going to leave this genre and go to punk, and here he is. That's what occurred, everyone, in case you cared.
Eminem should come over to this genre and chase him over to the genre.
I'll produce Eminem's metal album or whatever the fuck, pop punk.
Yeah, he's having a good week, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, real quick, does anybody want to do a roll call? Because
look at all the people here tonight.
Got 73,000 watching right now.
Yeah, have Caleb do it. I love when Caleb
have Caleb
have Caleb do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Have the air guitarist do it.
The air guitar player.
40 Grit says case sold separately. Fucking case.
Case. All right, I'll start at the top. We got
Sturdy.
Mr. Clean himself, Renus Pinkel, Christopher Sawa, R2, R3 Lock and Knot, the Judge,
Yes.
Randy Bryce, All Dave, All Night from Texas. Well, it looks like we're coming back to Texas, by the way, March 2nd.
Oh shit! You heard it here.
Oh,
We can't stay away. Some Dave dude can't drive 55. 55. Stephen Franklin in the chat there. Channel member. We have channel members. Said the Judge. Fuck Jay's ears is that's a new one. I haven't seen that. John Deshane. No, John Deshane is here. Spiro. I'm reading everything backwards here. Spiro Bozikas here. Hellstorm. Polly Walnuts. This is like a test. Like what have you already said? It's kind of like a brain test. BonerJams is definitely here. Let's see here. Glenn Danzig eats come. Good to see you, buddy.
I like it.
Yeah, I do need to start playing grunge. You're absolutely right. Matt's Tube of You. Ashley Mo. Hey Mo. Still significantly pregnant, or do we have an announcement? No, still okay. Andy Carson, the hero, Squad 51.
Yeah.
KMG 365. Reddit B Squared.
Butt cheeks.
Johnny HD. Six Fingered Assault. And Mikey Mojo.
Mikey Mojo.
That's right. Mikey Mojo has a new addition to the family coming. Very impressive.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Stephen Franklin.
Ty Price.
Big bucks, big money.
Where the fuck are the lights? Caleb's not really saying this.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. Right. I'm just mouthing this. Or lip syncing. I think that's all I'm seeing. Anybody new?
Well, everybody else that's here. Thank you very much for hanging out.
Thanks, everybody.
Blue Mox is here. Blue Mox.
Jason Lee. I didn't say that one.
Trash boat.
And yeah, I think that's it. Welcome, everybody.
What's good, Ash? Happy 34 weeks.
Hey, let's go to guitar news again, or guitar again, okay?
Let's do it.
I get emails from Reverb. A while ago, I had it set up to like send me any kind of JP, like Ernie Ball JP16, like the John Petrucci 16 guitar. And I got an email today and I clicked on it. This one popped up. I'm not looking for one. I have two already, but I still get the emails. So anyway, this one popped up and I just clicked on it, whatever. I'm like, $2,500, man, that's a little pricey right now for those. I think you could probably
that seems to be the average for a decent guitar these days. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. But
yeah. Basically $2,000 up. You're right.
Yeah.
So I look at it, and this is the first picture that pops up is this one. Now, I know it's kind of difficult to see. And I look at it, and I'm like, where's the locking nut? Right? Where's the locking nut? So I click on another call pictures.
Wow. It's got the tree, but no locking nut.
Dude, so I read the description, and here it says, note, I had the locking nut removed. See pick for included bits.
Wow.
Now, if anybody doesn't know, these guitars have a fucking Floyd Rose tremolo system, which is, that's fine. But if you're gonna get rid of the locking nut, you got.
What did he put in its place? Like
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He put a nut, just like a what is it? A fucking.
But did he add like where the shelf is?
Yeah, I don't know if you could see that.
sideways. I mean, you have to add where you cut away for the Floyd nut.
Well, he put another, I don't know, I'm sure he had some luthier, hopefully luthier. But look, even on the back, like the holes are gone. Like, so they filled the holes too.
Well, some of them are top mounted. So like
this one might be top mounted. You might be right.
The R2s are, some of those are just through the front. So.
Actually, these are top. You're right. So, but the other thing is, if you're going to get rid of your locking nut, you need locking tuners. He left the fucking stock tuners that aren't locking on this thing. So how can you sell a guitar now, even if you think it's an upgrade? You're modifying a guitar and you're taking away from, you know what I mean? So he's never going to.
And why keep the Floyd at the bottom if you're not going to have the nut? Like, who wants a Floyd bridge without the locking nut? I've never seen anything like that.
Or locking tuners, at least. You got to have something to lock up top. Otherwise, there's no way this thing stays in any kind of tune.
Right? Is it floating too? Like, so much can go wrong.
It's completely floating. So I think whatchamacallit, who said that? John? No. All Dave All Night says the Petrucci signature might be the ugliest guitar ever made. He's talking about the Majesty. This one is the JP16. That's kind of, all the specs kind of match his not all of them, but some of them kind of match his old Ibanez.
It's booty, baby.
So, I mean, this guitar, the neck is fucking amazing on it. But again,
even the body looks just fucking weird.
Well, I think it's the angle. This one kind of looks pretty normal. You know, just has the forearm dig out of it, which is kind of neat. But yeah, this guy is not very good at taking pictures either. Look at these fucking things.
The foreskin dig out too.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But
Speaking
again,
of foreskin, we have a super duper from Spiros.
How about 5-skin?
Big bucks, big money.
On my hardtail Wolfgang, I put a slotted nut that fits a Floyd slot from Stumac, but they no longer make that.
You're probably the only one that ever bought it. That's why they don't make it anymore.
Oh, and we have another super duper.
Big bucks, big money.
Oh, are you going?
I'm going.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go there, represent EVH.
Look at you.
It'll be fun. I look forward to seeing a lot of people. It'll be a good time.
Anybody? You bringing Brody?
No, I'm just gonna go on my own. Lewis asked if I wanted to go get some food with Mojowski and Andy Carson, so I might do that. I'll bring some under the bus gear. I'll represent for us. That's what I do. That's what I do for us, guys, because I love you all.
What am I missing here?
Mojowski says, EVHCon this weekend. Anyone in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, come hang with Andy Carson, Fairfield. Paulie's going to be there. 5150 Fair Warning, and the one and only Beesman. Yes.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, be a good time.
Yeah, so Randy must know what I'm talking about. He says, is that the one that Dickhead took the locking nut off of? And then somebody else said, what is it? Okay, no locking nut. The fuck? I don't know. I'm losing a lot of shit here.
Well, stay away from that one, I guess.
Which one? Oh, yeah. No, I'm not looking to buy a guitar right now anyway. I'm just,
I'm talking about to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, buyer beware.
Have something like this modified. And again, if you think about it, right? The JP15 kind of has the same specs as the JP16, but it has locking tuners, no locking nut, and no lock. It has a tremolo on it, a floating bridge with a piezo, whatever the fuck it's called. So if you're looking for this kind of guitar without a locking nut and a Floyd Rose style trem, get the JP15. That's what's weird. It's like, I don't know. He tried to turn this guitar into another guitar that's already out there. So, whatever. Fuck this guy. He's an idiot.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Can we admire this for a second, boys?
Wow.
I'm going to show you the first mock-up I did.
Yes, please.
Okay, hold on. Let me so the first one, hold on, where the fuck? I couldn't decide if I wanted Oh shit, I removed it. Hold on.
Uh-oh. I look like I'm a member of NAMBLA.
Oh, this is the I was like, if I do that one,
Yeah,
I don't think people are gonna know it was Roth's face. I think they're just gonna like, what is that?
I think Roth called you to complain about that one.
I was like,
at least put my rug in.
You got to get bangs, Bees, and that's what you got to do, man.
Yeah,
I will. I'm letting it grow out so I can get some bangs.
And I gave you David Lee Roth's eyebrows too in this one.
Oh, the eyebrow game is strong right there.
Yeah.
You think he colored them?
Is Dave flashing the white powder sign or what?
Oh, white powder. No, he's like, hey, do you want to fit your cock through this?
That's a great thumbnail. Good job, Jay.
Thanks. Had a lot of fun doing it. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, can you give me a little more hair there, buddy? There you go. No problem.
Damn.
Let's get the original up while we're at it. There's the OG. See? I think you're definitely more handsome than David Lee Roth, Brian.
I appreciate that, Jay.
Yep.
He opens wider.
Yeah.
There is kind of a morphing thing there. A morphing effect.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
That was funny.
I have prettier eyes than him. That's all I got. Oh, well done. Well done.
And you both can do the splits.
It's true. We can.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
He does it over guys' faces, and I do it on like a baseball field.
On the Sibian, yeah.
Sibian,
It's all rumor. It's all rumors.
Let's get focused in here, boys.
Oh, you guys make me laugh.
You know what's weird? All right, so Brian, hold on. Here we go. I had to bring this up to you guys. I don't know if anybody out there is going to give a shit, but you guys have watched the show The Boys. Brian told me about the show. Anybody out there? Caleb, you ever see The Boys?
No.
Oh, you'll love it, Caleb.
Do you have any idea what it is?
None.
It's like a superhero show, but it's like if superheroes were in real life type of thing. It's whatever. So do you know who this is?
No.
Brian, what's her real name? Starlight is in the show, but what's her real name?
No fucking clue.
Does anybody in the chat know her real name? I probably should
look
have
it up right now.
Okay. Very pretty woman, right? Right?
Yeah,
I think we'd all agree.
She's not ugly.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. You're not gonna tell me she was a man last year.
It's
right?
Erin Moriarty.
Erin Moriarty. Okay. Okay.
Professor Moriarty.
This is her. Well, sorry. This was her a few years ago. She's still a young girl. Do you want to see what she looks like now?
Oh, yes.
Are you guys ready for this? Now, what would you prefer? Which one would you prefer to wake up next to in the morning?
Oh, no.
Yep.
No.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Why?
Go back.
Why is this a thumbnail? This one.
What happened to her nose? Her real nose was the shit.
Right? There's nothing wrong with her real face.
No,
nothing at all.
But we're not in that head. So
true.
That's sad.
It sucks when you have body dysmorphia.
It really does.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It is sad.
Do you know who she's dating in real life, Jay?
No.
Homelander.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though, hold on, where is it?
Yeah.
This pop just saw how Aaron Moore. Look at the fucking. Ruined her perfect face with what is that? Boogle fat surgery after being offline for weeks.
Boondoggle fat.
That's kind of like the face I made when I saw the comparison.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, so she probably messed up. Like she wanted to do something, and that's what happened.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, now she just looks like a porn star. That like she just
Yeah.
looks fucking.
She looks like she's trying to be beautiful from not being beautiful. And if you look at that original photo, there's nothing wrong there, folks.
Nothing wrong at all. No.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
It is terrible.
That's what the internet's doing. That's what all this Instagram fake people on Instagram is doing to people.
Hold on, Bo Zeke. What is he saying? I actually like the older version of her. The younger version looks too young. No one wants to think they are molesting their partner.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Well, hold on a second. I mean,
that's ridiculous, dude.
How old do you guys feel like an old pervert by looking at her right now saying she's beautiful? What? You prefer this? Bo Zeke?
How old is she in the younger photo?
13.
Do we know? Because I don't want to be talking about a 14-year-old right now.
No. Probably in her fucking 20s.
Yeah, 23, 24.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing wrong.
No.
So is the boys still a show or no?
Yeah, they're coming out with season 4. Hopefully this summer.
She's still on it or no?
She is. She's one of the main characters.
So she's arced from looking like that to this on the show, and the show's okay with that.
She hasn't. We haven't seen her look like that, like a bucket of yuck on the new
what's going to happen? What is going to happen when fans see this? You know,
they're going to have to like say she got in a fight or something.
Dude, now no, they're not going to be able to do anything. They're just going to have to roll with it and make it seem like
they
normal.
did that with Luke Skywalker. Remember?
That's right.
But didn't he had a car accident, right?
He had a major car accident right after Star Wars came out.
Was it the first one or Empire?
And she had an intention
after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So literally he looked totally different than that person in Star Wars 1, the biggest movie of all time. So when they came out with the second one, there's no close-ups of him yet, and then he gets his face whacked by a monster, and then he's bleeding and whatever, and then they kind of work that into the rest of the movie that his face has been changed. But yeah, they had to put his face like basically back on his skull from the accident. So he got totally wrecked, like whole new, rebuilt his nose, everything. Like
kind of like Michael Knight.
Yeah, wear your seatbelts, folks, especially in 1977.
Well, didn't the drummer from Def Leppard, didn't he have his seatbelt on, but his arm got caught in it when he got ejected or something? That's why.
So.
And remember, they reattached his arm and thought everything was going to be okay. Maybe not okay.
Oh, and it died.
But yeah, it got in. There was a serious infection. So they're like, we have to take your arm back off. Otherwise, you're probably going to fucking die. Imagine you're thinking, okay, my arm, I'm getting it back. You know, I might have, maybe I'll have 50% whatever. And then next thing you know, they come back in. Sorry, we gotta take it off again.
That's terrible.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I just got a message from Randall Price. He says there's supposedly an amazing cameo. Is that happening tonight? Are we all privy to
I heard
this?
there was one, but it I think Kurt has it, and I think we're gonna
have to wait.
Yeah, we're gonna save it for next week when Kurt's back.
Oh shit!
Oh, but I heard it's a good one.
Can't wait. Love a cameo.
Take a fucking gander here.
Well, Brian,
yeah.
Before we get into a segue of something, or go into a segue of another something we're not going to be doing that we don't have any idea what we're doing, you want to discuss real quick last night's Bees Company episode 4?
Yeah, absolutely. So last night, AJ, Xander, and I had Tyler Burgess, the bassist from Falling in Reverse, on the show. If you guys didn't watch it, come on, go check it
Come on,
out
man.
when you
Come
get a
on,
chance. It was a really good time. The guy is such a sweet dude, real nice guy. And we had a blast. It was fun talking with them. They're going on tour with Disturbed on Friday. So they're actually going to be here in February. And I actually spoke with him a little bit today. And he's like, dude, we're hanging out. Hit me
Hanging
up.
and banging.
Hanging and banging. So I'll go see Falling in Reverse and Disturbed. Ooh, I'm going to go hang out with that guy. David Draymond. Apparently he's got a new girlfriend too. Good for him.
So,
but yeah, I saw it on Loudwire or Blabbermouth. My bad.
can I tell you? Can I tell you my favorite two parts of the show?
Go ahead, bro.
One happened offline in the green room after the show. I stayed on. Was it the green room? Yeah, I think it was. Anyway, whatever. The first one was. What's today's? Yeah, last night was the 16th of January, right? So
Yes.
he's like, "Yeah, I'm going on tour. We're going on tour next week." And you were like, are these your first shows of 2024? I'm like, it's fucking January. Of course it's there. It's his first fucking shows.
They play a bunch of shit though. They'll play like little.
No, I'm just saying it was funny because I think you like asked him twice because I think the first time you asked him, he kind of was like, probably in his head, like, is that what he means? It's fucking January 16th. This motherfucker's asking if it's our first show. Then you had to ask him again. The other thing that made me
we did a 3-week tour in the first week of January. So
just got back this morning. False Flag, what's up, man?
Big bucks, big money.
Can you read that in Australian?
It's 9.99 for you guys.
That was perfect.
I'm getting better.
Hey fellas, I can't do that.
Hey fellas, it's 9.99 for you.
My other favorite thing was, Xander is a well-known dude in the YouTube community, guitar player community, heavy metal community, whatever.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, so it was in the green room afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So I stayed on for a while. I was in the background, obviously. I didn't want to, get in there and start fucking anything up. So Tyler seemed like a very cool dude. He's like, hey, what's everybody's Instagram account? I'm going to follow everybody, right? And so he asks AJ, I think he was probably already following AJ. Then he asks Corey is the dude in the background when AJ's on.
Yep.
He gets his fucking Instagram page. Then he asks Xander what his Instagram page is, right? So Xander tells it to him. Tyler's scrolling on Instagram to search for it, and he's like, and this is after the show is over. He goes, fuck, dude. I watch your shit. I know who you are. He's like, I had no idea. I thought that was actually really cool and really funny at the same time. Like Tyler had no idea. And that kind of is cool about Xander too. He didn't try to make the show about him or whatever. And it was just neat how that, that kind of,
oh, fuck yeah.
that type of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really cool. I talked with Xander about that as well. But to see his face when he was like, oh shit, I watch you. Like I know who you are. And he just we hanging out for 2.5 hours and had no fucking clue. Then all of a sudden to see his face react when he realized it was him.
Yeah, that was
pretty
funny.
Great.
It was funny. You can't get Xander to come out to EVH Con?
I didn't ask him. But he would love it. He's a huge Eddie Van Halen fan.
Where's he located?
Philly.
And he's coming all the way to NAMM. Wow.
Yep.
Right on.
Beesman, I wished you asked him about the current state of the industry. As a guy in a band that's having some success, I was curious on his thoughts on why not many new bands are playing stadiums. I mean, we kind of talk about that a lot, don't we?
We do.
The fucking internet, the music industry is completely.
Yeah, there's no one selling any records now. So the popularity of the new bands isn't going to put them, or the lack thereof. The only time they're going to get in front of tens of thousands of people are at festivals.
Yeah,
it's just you can't book 25 60,000 seaters unless you're a legacy act, unless you're Motley Crue with Def Leppard. That's it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the list of A bands, or the A list of bands is getting smaller and smaller, especially like with there's it's very difficult. But think about it, right? The record labels, they get paid when albums sell records or when bands sell records. Well, like Caleb said, nobody's fucking buying albums anymore. So how are the record labels going to get paid?
Right.
It's all fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah,
The internet killed everything, but made everything easier, but killed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, I don't know if you were there when I asked Tyler. Were you there when I asked him about, because Falling in Reverse they haven't come out with a new album, like a full length album in 6-7 years, but they're popping out singles, like 3-song EPs, stuff like that, and they're always staying relevant. And what they're doing is, let's say they come out with a single, which is huge, then they'll have merch and shit based on that single.
Yeah.
And they'll tour to a degree off of a single, which was pretty fascinating. So I was asking about it. I'm like, as a music fan, I love listening to albums, but that's not really what's happening now, is it? And he's like, dude, I just don't know, but it's kind of what they're doing. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
I was told, I don't want to cut you. I thought you were rapping, but wrapping it up, not rapping.
By the way, Cameron Brown has entered the chat.
Cammy B.
Cammy B. Sir Guitars. Friedman M's.
What's up, Cameron?
What the fuck were you just talking about?
We were talking about Tyler and putting out singles instead of albums.
Okay. So before Gizmachi put out this past album, it came out, what, 3 years ago now?
Was it 3 years?
I think so, right? 2021 we put it out?
Holy shit, that time flies.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We were kind of not told, but told like, hey, this is a fucking 11-song album. It's an hour long. You guys should probably put out 3 songs at a time, do it over a couple years, and put out EPs or whatever. And all of us were just like, fuck that. We're not going to be an active band anymore. We just want to put this album out and do it. But like, a lot of it is because of the attention span of the modern listener. The younger generation, they're not going to sit there and listen to a fucking 50-minute album. What, 13 songs? No, what am I missing here? The Mayfire. Yes. Yes. We should.
Yes.
Johnny, let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Message me. Let's do it.
Get those guys. Get those guys to unblock you and get it back out there, okay, Johnny? Okay.
But it's kind of like I remember being younger and like pop music and rap. We go to the record stores. There was always like the tape singles, and they were very popular in pop music and rap music. And that's kind of obviously what's taken over. Pop culture is a lot of that stuff now. And I think that might be part of the reason why, maybe Falling in Reverse has it. It's like you put out a couple songs at a clip. The pressure isn't there to write a full album of great songs. That's a fucking hard thing to do, is to write 50 minutes or whatever of song after song that you're not just putting a song on there. Oh, we need one more song. Oh, I got this fucking piece of shit that I just came up with last night. Let's just put it on the album so we have an extra song. There's none of that. You can really concentrate and spend all your time and effort on those 2 songs, 3 songs. So in that sense, it's actually fucking smart.
It is. And I think you guys should do that. It's a damn shame if Jay Hannon's not putting out some new music. You're a fucking amazing guitarist, and you should be heard. No, but you had to put out that last album. Omega Clyde had to come out, is because you've been only talking about it for 10 years. That was going to be the album of the year. So you couldn't put single of the year to be album of the year.
Album of the year to single of the year.
Right. No, but I think that it would be smart. If you think about it, I wouldn't have a problem if bands like Korn or Slipknot or Mastodon was just like, hey, every 3 months we're going to put out a new song. And
even 6 months, right? Every 6 months putting out a new song.
There's no reason why that couldn't be the way, especially now. Is that just you just drop one tune every quarter. There's no reason why a band that shouldn't be like maybe the way it's all done from now on. Like,
Sure.
So,
And dude,
people wait for that shit.
And how many albums do we love that have like these deep cuts that are like, this is like the best song on the album, and nobody knows about it because it wasn't a single, right? It wasn't on MTV.
Yep.
And that wouldn't be the case anymore. There wouldn't be those lost 2 tracks or whatever on this classic album that fucking nobody's ever heard. Like Girl Gone Bad, right? It's one of the best Roth era songs. And unless you're a hardcore Van Halen fan, you don't know, you're not really digging that one too much. You air guitar.
Yep, air guitar.
Yep.
In the wrong tuning. Yeah.
I don't have an issue with bands doing that, I guess, and staying relevant. Like Avenged Sevenfold. I've been shitting on them for the last couple of years because they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything to stay relevant. And they're like, we're going to put this out and you're going to love it. It's amazing. We did a lot of drugs and we were super creative and it's amazing. But it's not. It wasn't very good at all. It's very sad. But I don't know. I think in this day and age, you can't just step away for 4 or 5 years and expect to come back and be as big and popular, because those people, let's say if you're Avenged Sevenfold, hey, I'm 20 years old and I love them. You go away. Now the people are 24, 25. They have jobs and shit and they have careers and maybe families and just might not be as involved. So
that's a great point, because not a lot of acts that have a popularity that blows up like in the teens, they don't last. It takes a lot to make it to get through to keeping those people in their 20s and their 30s. It really does, because that's when everyone changes the most in what they like. From the beginning of their teens to the end of their teens, they could like, rap, and they could end liking country. It's that. There's a lot going on then. So,
well, think of all the bands that I used to like when I was, in the formative years and shit like that I don't listen to anymore. It happens. You grow out of certain things, and whether it's the lyrical content and that singer was talking about, kind of is aimed for that adolescence fucking, attitude and whatever. All of a sudden you get, 20, into your 30s and shit like that, and then into your 40s, and you're like, I can't relate to that anymore.
Yes, Ed recorded "Girl Gone Bad" on a 1958 Carina Gibson Flying V, a guitar that's worth $500,000 now, because they're so rare. And
what would the one Ed recorded it on be worth, right?
Millions. And he sold it. Apparently he sold it in the early 2000s or late 90s. I don't know the story, but I don't even know where that guitar lives right now. So that thing, if you could prove that it was his, and Hot for Teacher and Girl Gone Bad and Top of the World, maybe the rhythm part of Drop Dead Legs, I think. Also, in fact, that guitar is so legendary that I want one. And Epiphone is making these 58 Carinas looks exactly the same, and just over $1,000, and it's so tempting. But I heard that they're like toys. They feel like toys. So
toys
from a very reputable player told me that, because I was trying to get him to maybe get me one with his
connections
to Gibson. So he was like, dude, those are like toys, but I'll get you the $10,000 one, because they make a real Gibson 58 reissue, $10,000. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, take a zero off that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's put it in Machine Gun Kelly price range here.
Oh,
You know?
Machine Gun. Yeah, he apparently he throws his guitar to his guitar tech every night. So
Well, I hope he doesn't cut himself on it.
yeah, right.
Hey, real quick before we get to Desmond, we have Optimus Thrice in attendance. What's up, Jimmy? Speaking of Ben Sevenfold, hey everyone, my friend Angelo's gay just told me. Awesome, good to see you, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. Well, speaking of the Gizmachi / the Mayfire tour coming 2020 summer 2024.
Desmond Travolta.
yeah, right. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
With the chest hat.
Desmond Travolta.
Dude, I don't know if you guys can see the detail on his head, but I'm pretty sure Desmond Child is bald. And it looks like on my screen here, what you guys are seeing, he looks like he's bald. Dude, I think he has tattooed like like when somebody shaves their head and it's like stubble. I think he has tattooed stubble on his face.
I'm just taking a gander. Looks like he does not have hair, Jay. You are correct. But
you
I can't
can see some kind of if you guys get a chance. Well, Brian, you sent the article to us, but he says Desmond Child says 90s guitarists weren't really guitarists and couldn't really play. They could play 3 or 4 chords and had trouble with that.
Which was fascinating to read. What's everyone's thoughts on that?
I'm trying to see if he points out any guitar players. He probably doesn't name them. Let's see. Grunge. And from a child's point of view, grunge was sort of lacking in at least one specific area, the guitar hero. There were not virtuosos like Joe Perry, Richie Sambora, Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai, who could light up the stage with their extraordinary playing. Looking back, however, Desmond could see why there was such an abrupt change in the rock. So that's the thing, too. If you think about it, right? The whole grunge scene, when it came in, it really, I'm sure it affected Desmond Child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Nirvana was calling
there's one guy that maybe lit it up. I think Jerry Cantrell is very underrated. Like he
is underrated.
He has amazing tone and could play his ass off. I think got some sick chops on those records. So just to amend that.
And there's a little guitarist known as Dimebag Darrell who blew up in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I think Dave Navarro is a great guitar player, and there's a lot of great work on those records too. So there are exceptions. I think it's more like the structure of songs changed when Nirvana came, because the solo, the shredding solo was basically
the flashy shit was gone.
Was gone. It was eliminated.
Not even eliminated, but was considered like ew.
Yeah.
Look at this guy playing the fucking flashy. That's
right.
Ew. That's not cool.
Right? Like, dude, that guy tunes his guitar. Ew.
Tunes his guitar. He had to spend weeks learning that solo. Ew. So this quote right here is pretty good. It says, things swing one way and then suddenly it swings the other way. You can't have style changes like that unless you have a star. And Nirvana had a star that captivated everyone's. That's a great point. Because once everybody saw It Smells Like Teen Spirit, the video, it was like, what the fuck is this? I remember the first time I saw it, sitting on my couch. How old was I? Was that 1991? 90 or 91? When did that come out? 91, right?
Yeah, you were 20.
I was 36, actually.
Oh.
So I was 13. And I remember just watching it going, I guess looking back into my brain, this is some new shit. You don't know how to, I guess, equate that at the time, but you're just like watching it and not saying a fucking word.
Yeah, it was different. And that his voice was not heard. You never heard anything like that up to that point. So,
agreed.
And he was sneaky good with the melodies and the changes. Like he knew what he was doing. There was a lot of Beatles in there, and a lot of little things where that kind of your mind kind of said, "Wow, that sounds familiar, but it sounds better." And that was the genius in especially that first record. But a lot of his songwriting was sneaky good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think also too with, let's say, a band like Nirvana, not only were there were no flashy solos or anything like that, but it was sloppy. They were not tight. They were not a tight rhythm, rhythmically or very polished. It was I don't know, loosey goosey, if I may.
And All Day of All Night says he saw Nirvana in '93 and it wasn't horrible, but I've seen much better shows. Well, yeah, and we all know that there was some serious H going around.
Yeah,
that band, that especially with their singer, like he was in no shape to be touring at that point, and they were riding that horse, and he should have been in rehab. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think they look. The Nevermind was a producer's dream record. Like the producer,
Butch Vig, man.
Butch Vig,
yeah,
is as much responsible for that, because if you'd heard like their previous EPs or whatever, you'd be like, okay,
yeah.
He brought them in, just put that polish on them, and it made everything go. And you need that. That's what if anyone asks what a producer does, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
You can only write great songs so much, but a producer kind of just shapes it all, and designs the sound that's coming in a lot of cases. Like what are we hearing?
Well, he had to fight with Kurt Cobain a little bit about doubling vocals and trying to get it to have a little bit of polish on it.
Right.
He didn't want all that. He didn't want the overproduced album.
Right.
And I think that one is like the perfect kind of like in between.
Yes.
It still has the rawness of I guess that and the not sloppiness, but not the perfection, but and then Butch Vig fucking that album's the shit, man. It really is. I know it kind of changed everything, but
no, I mean,
what was Kurt Cobain's last hit? Oh man.
Wow.
Kurt.
Damn.
Too soon.
Emotional damage.
30 years in a couple months.
That's right. I'm not really a fan of In Utero. That one's kind of like, in my opinion, never mind. A lot of it could pass for hard rock. There's some fucking bangers on that album.
Yeah.
But I just feel like In Utero is not really, the drum sound has that quick slap back fucking effect on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Drain You, Territorial Pissings. Those are some great songs off Nevermind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think In Utero was nearly as good.
Oh,
Up to par.
we got some disagreeing people in here. In Utero, Paulie Balls Nuts likes that one. Jason Lee likes it better than Nevermind. Wow. Yeah, Kurt Cobain hated the mix, said it sounded like a Motley Crue record. It needed to sound how it sounded to kind of bridge the gap between like the glam heavy metal that everybody was used to, that polish and sheen on top of it. If Nevermind sounded like In Utero or totally stripped down, I don't know if it would have had the same impact.
Well, my favorite Nirvana song is All Apologies. So I think that is off In Utero, and I think that's such a great tune.
I dig the unplugged version for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, that song makes your hair stand up, kind of thing. So for me,
like you said though, he was a good songwriter. It wasn't just he might have played 3 chords, but you put those those chords in the right order.
Yeah,
agreed. Andy Carson, Kim Thale is the man. Great guitarist.
I'm a big Kim Thale fan.
You're not a big Soundgarden guy.
I like Soundgarden a lot, but
didn't Cornell play more guitar than was previously known too on those records?
Probably.
He wrote some. Cornell wrote some of the best riffs in Soundgarden.
Yeah,
He wrote
and
the
they're all
majority of that shit.
crazy tunings and not
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
I know Pearl Jam, speaking of a band who doesn't like the mix of their first album, Pearl Jam, fucking Eddie Vedder. I just want to punch him in the fucking hair that he doesn't have anymore. Dude, like they had I love how 10 sounds. I think it's an awesome album.
It
Yes,
is.
And they've always complained about it. And then they had
It's
it
amazing.
remixed. Huh?
He's got like 4 houses because of that record. Like I would say everything was perfect on that record. Like it gave us everything. But yeah, we're not him. So.
Yeah, and it's just weird. Like they always shit on the original. Oh, it has too much reverb. Oh, it has too many effects on it. So they had, I forget who the fucking producer is that remixed the album. I don't know if it's 2000 and somebody's going to correct me on this. 2006, 7, 8, something like that.
Mikey Mojo, he's a huge project.
Yeah. So who remixed it? It's like the redo or something, or redux, whatever however you say that word.
Who else bitched about the reverb on their first record?
Van Halen.
The Van Halen brothers.
Oh, Eddie Van Halen, yeah. Brendan O'Brien, right? So I was pumped. I went out and bought the album, fucking day one.
Oh.
And I remember I was sitting in my car listening to it. Be
we
like,
got your wife in the chat.
oh, yeah, she just perked up.
Yeah, we mentioned Pearl Jam.
Fucking bed sheets are soaked now talking Pearl Jam.
So,
And the remix is just, it's so dry. It lacks any kind of energy and excitement. That's the thing people don't understand sometimes. It's like when you start stripping shit down from some of these mixes, it takes away that fucking, something about it. And it pissed me off. But the cool thing was they remastered the original and then remixed as well. So it wasn't just,
it's song to song. Some songs demand reverb and bigness.
Mm-hmm.
And some songs demand to sound like they're in the room with you. And I don't know. I understand why there's a lot of reverb, especially on those 80s drums and stuff.
They didn't know how to record them yet, man.
Yeah. But it does affect the sound. And when you heard like big reverb on a drum track, it sounded professional.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounded like a studio. And that's the difference, I think. So, but
what's the Alice in Chains album with the with Tripod on it, the 3-legged dog?
Dirt?
No, the ones like had the neon green jewel case cover. Who is it? No, self-titled. Come on, man.
I don't know.
I'm looking.
I don't know.
I'm looking.
John Biel.
With the Poochie on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's self-titled.
Okay, so there you go. That's the name of the album.
Does that have what you call it?
It's got
Heaven Beside
You.
Yeah. Yes. So it's
and
can you
again.
hear this? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right. This album to me sounds almost unmixed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying this album and thinking like, does this shit fucking something's lacking? It wasn't like coming out of my car speakers when I got, when I could put the CD in. And I mean, there's some great songs on it, but to me, I would love to hear this album remixed because I think it almost sounds like they were intentionally trying to make it sound raw and not have that fucking polish on it. And I think it lacks because of that.
I love Lane's voice on Again. That's to me.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just
flat.
Amazing.
The drums are just so flat on this album. It's a shame. Shame.
Yeah, Mad Season was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yep, got some good ones on there.
I love that. I love that one songs.
7 million monthly listeners. Jesus Christ.
Really? For that album?
No, well, that band.
Oh.
For Alice in Chains. Oh, did you see a song? What song just hit 1 billion streams on Spotify? Did you guys see that?
No,
I think it was a Motley Crue song. Was it?
I didn't see it at all.
Dr. Feelgood?
Oh, maybe somebody will know it in the chat.
Running to the Devil.
Running to the Devil. There you go.
Do they play Running to the Devil?
You got
Paradise City. Was it Paradise City
oh,
that hit?
Paradise City. Yes, 1 billion streams, dude.
And they made $400.
$17 off of it. Man, could you imagine 1 billion people listening to you? Well, not 1 billion people, but streams. You know,
1 billion times.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yep.
Jay, did you see that? Mikey Mojo sent me a clip of Vince Neil singing, and they put like subtitles of what it's in your Instagram messenger.
You send it to me?
Yes, pretty funny.
Let's go to it.
Pretty funny.
That's an amazing song, Baby Shark. Fuck yeah.
Do.
Baby Shark. Do.
Here we go. Caleb sent me a message. Oh my God. See, how do I get rid of having my
midget porn streaming at the top? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide that right now. No, the all my messages are showing up like, you know what I mean? Like on the side of my screen, it has all my messages.
Oh.
And I don't want that showing. Let's see. How do I get this to like open up in its own window?
Open
I can't.
up.
Go to post. Here we go. All right. That'll do it. But I can't make it big. All right, this is fucking dumb. Let's just show it and fuck it.
Do it, baby.
Just do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be able to hear it, but it's not very
But
big.
the funny thing is reading the. You got to read the subtitles because that's the funny thing.
Here's the black cheese.
They have a Kia drive across the screen.
Wow.
So good.
The comments, man.
Vince
So
Meal's awful.
Yeah, Vince Meal is pretty good.
So good. That's
I
great.
see. Listen, you know, the new Kia. That's pretty good. I just couldn't imagine. I know it's got to be hard for these guys to give up the paycheck. Number one, you know, the lifestyle. I get it, but there's got to be a point where you got to look at yourself in the mirror, or have somebody that cares deeply about you and says, "You're ruining your fucking legacy." Like, every time you go out on stage, you're embarrassing yourself. I mean, it's obvious right there that the backing vocals were fucking piped in.
Oh yeah,
they were flawless. We talk about that.
Well,
that
and they have two chicks singing, you know, to make it look like there's actually something happening vocally, but they're not singing. So, it's crazy. You know, look, no one's gonna say you got to stop doing this because everyone in that guy's orbit is cashing.
That's a great point.
So
how many friends would he lose if he retired, right?
Yeah, you know, like no one. If he realizes how bad it is and that he should stop, then no one's going to get their cut. And
so, would you rather go see Vince Meal, who can't sing at all, clearly, or would you rather have, let's say, Nikki Sixx, John 5, Long Dong Silver, and someone who could actually sing. Would you prefer seeing that, or would you want to see Vince Neil just shuffling all over the stage?
I think years ago, yeah, you'd rather hear someone that could sing, but now you just want to know you're in the room with the originals, you know.
So you'd rather have like just
I
the
went to see
nostalgia.
Motley Crue. Yeah, there's that about it.
It doesn't matter anymore, like
Okay.
it used to. Just like
Right.
selling out wasn't cool in the the 70s and the 80s, and then now it's like, dude, get your money. You crazy? Get your money.
Right.
You know, that's all it is now, is selling. If you're not selling out, you're not doing it right. So
Kurt wants us to tell everybody hi. Hi,
Fuck
everybody.
that.
go back to your wife, Kurt. Go back to your wife.
Yeah, don't worry about this stupid ass show.
Yeah, come on.
What's up, Kurt?
A night to remember, and it's not the Titanic movie.
And I know Kurt's out, but also Steven, his son, is home watching. So everyone in the
Steven.
chat, say what's up to Steve. Everyone,
Steven.
Steven's the man. Love you, Steve.
I think Steven's still upset about the end of the Seahawks season, and
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
They'll be upset until they get Jim Harbaugh.
Dude, if the fucking don't get me started on football right now. I'll fucking get pissed. Anyway, anal for Kurt 5150. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's start a fun
Analversary. Let's fucking get on it there.
analversary. Very good.
Is that 26 years?
26 years, right?
Wasn't gold, then like the 20th anniversary is diamond, the 26 is anal, right? Isn't that how
26 is anal.
Yeah, totally.
What, like 5 years is like aluminum, 10 years is cobalt, and then like 15 is like what would 15 be?
Fisting.
Titanic.
But who though? Who? how
It's
big
fisting.
are,
It's fisting.
how big are Steph's hands, Kurt? Can you handle it? Tell her to make a fist. Tell her to make a fist, take a picture of it, and text it to us, and we'll put it on screen.
Yes, we'll see if it fits in the room, like like a piece of furniture that you want to buy online.
Next to Matt's tube of lube.
That's good.
You know, I was looking for videos for this week's what the fuck are you doing, right? And sometimes you gotta watch what you're looking for, because you might find a video that just gets burned into your brain in a bad way. So
That's a great segue, Jay. You do it so well. Here we go.
well, it's not time yet, but I had to bring this up because it fucked me up. So like those like in front of like a building or something, it'll have those cement poles or whatever into the ground, in case somebody comes crashing through, they'll hit the fucking barriers or whatever.
Those little pillars that are probably like 4 feet high, so that no one can
4 feet
drive
high,
through
like
it.
that fucking round or whatever.
Mhm.
So there's a security footage or camera set up, and it's the front of the building, and I don't know what happened. I didn't want to read the background story on it, but all of a sudden this fucking big dude just comes falling out of the fucking sky right onto one, like up his ass, and he just fucking gets impaled by this thing, and that's all she wrote. I was just like,
Death?
oh yeah.
Yes.
Dude, and there's people like sitting nearby, and they're just like, what the right in front of them. The dude just arms just go down. It's like, he's fucking dead. I'm like, holy shit.
Did you check the comments to confirm?
I didn't know, dude. There's no way he survived it. Like, one of those things went 4 feet into your fucking into your ass.
Oh, like seriously impaled him, like just straight Gabe fest.
Impaled him. Yep.
Oh,
now I don't know if he jumped or if he fell or I didn't want to read the background story of it.
Come on,
was
Jay,
this in front of
maybe it's what he does for fun, and he woke up and he just walked away. You never know. Like, they never show the full video. Like, you never know the context. So,
man,
just kidding.
I was just like, and again, it's something I couldn't not watch it again. I think I had to watch it 3 or 4 times to like make sure I was seeing what I was seeing.
Sure.
Wow.
Is this at like a Target or like a Walmart?
No, well, Target has those big red balls. Fucking, you know?
It does. You're right.
Yeah, it has those big red balls. So it wasn't there because if that fit in that guy's ass, man.
Wow.
Oh, wait, look. Sorry to cut. I saw that vid. Apparently, he was still alive, but died after they took him off the pole. Well, that kind of makes sense, right? Like, because everything was probably kept in place for a few minutes.
Well, that's what, like, when people get rolled in between like a train car, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the platform. Apparently, those people are fine. They're all twisted up.
Yep.
And they have conversations with the emergency, but they know that as soon as they lift it off them,
They're dead.
Yeah.
that everything that's been twisted comes loose, and then you die. So like I remember hearing like it was that remember that HBO show in the 90s, Taxi Cab Confessions?
Yes.
Right? Great show. And that one of the guys was like an EMT, and he had that experience that day or something where he saw, you know, they worked on a woman who was pinned, and they basically, like, you know, they asked them for their last words and stuff because they know once they lift it, it's so gruesome. But
like in Signs, remember? Mel Gibson's wife.
Yeah, she was impaled by a car in a tree.
Yep. They're like, as soon as we back this car off you, you're gonna fucking die. It's like, damn. It's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Damn, Jay bringing us down with the death on the show.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
well, Andy, look at Andy's comments. It's not fun to deal with in person. Man, I couldn't imagine having to tell somebody, you know, like you're going to some call or something and you get there and you're who's going to go tell this person right now that they have minutes to live?
Oh, right. That's what he does for a living. Jesus.
No thanks, man. You guys fans of the Final Destination movies?
Yeah, the first one's cool. Some of them are kind of.
I've never watched one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I remember watching the first one in the theater, and while you're watching it, you're thinking, I'm not safe. you know, because there's the one scene where the person's on the highway and there's like these big log trucks, you know? Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Or the second? Okay. And then the water bottle, right, goes under the fucking brake pedal.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they can't stop and the logs are fucking falling off the truck or whatever. And it just goes right through the windshield. And you start thinking of shit like that when like you're drinking a bottle of water in the car. Like, what if this just slips out of the cup holder, goes right under the brake pedal? And I can't, you know, you start thinking of stupid shit like that. There's one, is it in the first or second one where like the kid's walking, or the mother and the son are walking. He just gets out of the dentist office and you thought he was going to get killed in there because all this shit was happening. And then all of a sudden they're replacing a big window on the side of this building and it falls off the thing and just smashes the kid. And you start thinking of that shit when you're like walking in the streets. It's crazy. Those movies fuck you up.
They do.
For a couple of days and then you're fine, you know.
I've never heard the term leather Cheerio before, but I think no. It's very good.
Leather Cheerio?
Leather Cheerio.
Yeah.
To add
balloon knot, leather Cheerio.
Yeah.
The
Allie
chocolate
Larder.
starfish.
Allie Larder was the Doritos chick, right?
Yeah, she was fucking hot, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she wasn't ugly.
I wonder what she looks like now.
Let's look.
Let's look.
Let's go.
Allie
Hopefully
Larder?
she looks better than Erin Moriarty nowadays.
Yeah.
For the love of all that is holy. Come on.
I don't know when this one.
Brown star. I've heard purple starfish. I've heard barking spider, which is a great one. Barking spider. There you go.
Dorito. Let's do Doritos first.
The land of the lost.
All right. So I'm afraid to put up some of these searches because I don't have a safe search up. Get the channel real quick.
Safe search.
Okay.
Allie
So there
Larder.
she is, right?
There she is. Hello. Okay. All right.
That's Allie. That's Allie Landry, not Allie Larder.
Wait, which?
Oh.
Oh, Allie Landry.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
All right. Sorry, we'll change this.
Never mind. What does Allie Landry look like today?
Okay, let's find her. Wait, which one am I looking for? Larder or Landry?
Landry.
Let's do both.
We were looking for Doritos girl.
That was her. Well, who? No, I thought they said somebody else though.
Allie
They
Larder.
said Larder, but we got into Doritos girl.
Wasn't Allie Larder the one that had the whipped cream bikini
I don't know.
from Varsity Blues? This is not Yola. Sorry.
All right, where is a picture of her now? Well, she's still. Let's see. All right, so she didn't get crazy.
Randy Price says Allie Larder has aged very well.
Let's see. Is this her recently?
That's still Allie Landry.
Allie Landry, and not bad.
That's what we're looking for now.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Damn.
I don't know how new this is, but usually if you type somebody in, they will have the newer pictures up top, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, what the fuck did they do?" All right. Well, she still looks okay. If any of these pictures are within the past couple years,
Yeah,
Good for
she's
her.
yeah.
probably doesn't need any Doritos.
No, fuck
Oh,
no.
All right. So Allie Larder. That's what I have to look up.
Yeah,
Larter.
Larter, Larter.
I know how to.
Larter.
Or do I?
Spell it. It's like
I don't
farter
know.
with an L.
Allie. Oh yeah, Varsity Blues. Okay.
There we go.
Varsity Blues. Yeah.
Okay, let me
Allie
add this
Larder.
back.
Varsity Blues.
Make sure there's no tits over here before I
No.
get to bring this in. Okay.
Right.
All right. So that's her when she was in
Okay.
My mouth.
FHM or Maxim, one of the two, right?
FHM, right? Wow.
I don't know when that's from.
Okay.
Careful scrolling down. Is this her
Okay.
now? Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. She's getting into that cougar-esque MILF,
That tier.
just that haircut. I think that haircut doesn't do her any favors. You know?
Yeah. I mean, working.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who was really hot in the 90s? The chick
Corky.
who married Sampras.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She was also in Billy Madison.
She was in Billy Madison, right?
She was Sonya
Yeah.
Blade in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, whatever happened to that chick?
Oh, it's just Sampras' wife.
Are they still married?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's still serving. She's still receiving.
Oh, sure.
He still has those fucking big ass
double-
brows, man.
It's double faulting all over her.
Bridget Bridget Wilson. All right, I got it. Here we go.
His eyebrow game is strong.
Dude, he's totally got to take some of the hair off his eyebrows and
Yeah,
put it on his
just-
fucking head.
Yeah, you got to start shaving that shit.
Smoking. Gorgeous.
See, she
And
did
she-
Playboy though, right? I don't want her
she's-
titties popping up here.
Is she?
Oh,
Yeah, she did Playboy. I
Oh,
think.
she?
Please, everyone, text me some of those photos while we
Yeah.
we do the show. Thank you.
Well, you don't have the internet?
No,
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the show with you guys. I don't want to be rude.
Bridget Wilson. Yeah.
Where's the
Bridget
brow?
Wilson. There we go.
Let's type in
All
Pete Sampras eyebrows.
Oh, they probably have
Andre
their own
Agassi, he
page.
married Steffi Graf, right?
He did. Not quite Bridget Wilson material, but yeah.
No.
Wow. Pete Sampras did great.
Man,
for
he's
Pete
got some
Sampras.
fucking. Yeah, hold on a second. Look at this
What?
one. I can't believe he did the fucking milk commercial. They just should have put the goddamn Groucho Marx across his lip too.
Right? Where's the cigar?
Look at them shits, dude.
Dude, he got totally erased by Federer just because Federer was so sick.
Yeah,
No one talks about Pete Sampras. It's incredible record, but
he was. Great player.
Federer was just the man.
Federer was just betterer. Is that what you were going to say?
Federer's like maybe the most graceful athlete of all time. Just did it so perfectly, and very few other athletes in their sport looked as good as him when he was playing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just when you have that agile, just it's perfect.
Hey, can you scroll
One
down just
fluid motion, the things that they do. It's just like so.
Oh, dude,
like
tennis players, 5 sets, you know, those championships, like four and a half hours. Crazy.
Fuck that.
You have
Jay,
to
can
be
you
an athlete.
scroll down just a tad for me? A little more.
Yeah, definitely. Gretzky had that flair too.
Right there, that on the left. That first photo. Right
This one?
higher. A little higher.
This one?
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You age, man. You get older.
That is not an attractive photo. If my hair looked like that, I would
Yeah,
just
you
shoot
gotta-
the
you
shit
gotta
out of
shape
that.
Right?
be a lot shorter. Yeah, it'd be a lot shorter.
Yeah, especially with how long the sides are there.
Yeah, that's just a bad look right there.
You
But
know?
he's probably not trying to impress anybody. He's got Bridget Wilson at home.
Yeah.
She's definitely not impressed with that shit.
She probably tells him to keep that hair. So
She
he
loves
fucking-
Pete. She
yeah, no
loves
woman-
Pete. Just the way Pete is. Who knows?
Fucking Pete Sampras.
Pete.
Eyebrows. Pete. Ah.
Pete. Not too much personality there.
No.
You'd go to the hair club for men. No, if I was going bald, I'd bick this shit, and I would just grow a beard.
Bick it. I take all the hair focus and pull it down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bald guys that have no hair on their face and just straight bald, and the only hair that they have until they get to their chest is just their eyebrows. I don't trust them. I don't trust those motherfuckers.
Yeah, don't trust them.
Shysters.
Matt's two of you. I bet Johnny Bean knows him. Maybe maybe he restrung his racket. I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, does anyone want to do any particulars while I go take a quick piss?
I might run into.
Take a leak so bad I can taste it.
I might run into Johnny next week. That's pretty funny. So
I'm
Well,
aroused.
You won't.
Yeah, you will.
You might see him, but there's no way he's gonna.
I got to go live immediately. So if anything,
I'll be on standby. We'll be sitting here waiting.
yeah.
Be on standby.
My guy's in the studio ready to go live on Under the Bus when I cross paths with Bean and Lads. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Just go up. Hey guys, what's up? Put the big phone right in their face.
My God,
What's going on, guy? Hey, you're at NAM. Hey Johnny, I met you at NAM.
That'd be great if you got Lazadoodle on Under the Bus. Just be like, we're gonna go live on Under the Bus with Lazadoodle.
Laz would probably be fine.
He would be.
He probably wouldn't give a shit.
He probably doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. He'd be Caleb, why are you so mean?
Why are you so mean? What? I'll be right back.
Jeez, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it.
Caleb, I'm real excited that you might see Johnny there.
I'm not.
Well, you're not? I'm pumped.
I don't know. It's a big place, but there are a few places where everyone kind of congregates, so that might be how it goes down.
Are you going to go with anybody or just on your own?
I have no plans to go with anybody, but the cool thing, the best thing about NAM is just running into people that you know over the years, and most of them you know on the internet. So it's really like the first place that you kind of see people in person that you've either been talking to or messaging or whatever, just on the internet. So
sure.
I think that's the best part of the whole thing. I mean, the gear is one thing, but just running into people that you know that you would have never met or seen anywhere else is kind of the cool thing. So
that's cool. The one thing you need to be cognizant of and be be aware is I know it's Nam, but some people think it's Nambla, so they're gonna actually go there. You're gonna see some fucking weirdos, so just be careful.
I hope so. There's weirdos everywhere. Everywhere, even in your business.
Oh, hell yeah.
John, Mikey Mojo asked if Wolf will be there. You know, there's no Fender EVH, so there's no reason for Wolf to go. And
No.
I think they might be playing or starting. I don't know when that tour starts, but I don't see any reason why Wolf would put himself through that.
Is Ben Coombs going to be in attendance? Do you know?
I don't know. Has there been any news of Ben traveling?
Not sure.
I don't know.
Is there a GoFundMe set up? I don't know.
I wasn't going to say anything.
This is under the bus. This is under the bus. I don't give a fuck.
It's so Lazatron will definitely be there.
How else
What?
is he getting there?
I don't know.
Yeah, how else
So
is Johnny? Yeah, Johnny needs his way in, and that's Laz pays for everything. So everything.
pretty cool.
We don't, hey, Guitar Man, we don't have anything against Laz. It's just, you know.
Well, as long as he's good to you, Guitar Man. I mean, I guess he's good. That's how I always judge man by his character. If it's how good he is to Guitar Man 45. Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, he tried to, he was fine. It's just,
Yeah,
he always saw our.
He picked his side, and you know, and tried to talk a little smack, and you know, said he was going to burn certain bands' shirts. Thought that was cute.
Oh no, I thought Johnny said that.
Oh
yeah, I don't think Laz.
I don't know.
44 M titties.
We got 44 M titties here.
44 M titties.
Yeah.
Hey, we were guilty of this shit too. You know, and when any like flack came in from like other people or YouTube channels.
Oh,
or whatever,
yeah. When we were on that team, like we were standing up for Johnny. That's just how I am. I'm loyal, and you know, I'm sorry to all the people I alienated on behalf of that guy because it was a mistake.
I kind of agree with what John DeShane says. Misdirected. He's good at heart. He has a good heart, whatever that means. Yeah.
Everybody's living their choices. You're exactly right. And I don't know Laz personally at all. I've never had a conversation with him. And so I don't know anything like that. I know we do poke fun. And I've said some really super mean things. And I'm sorry for that. But I'm just, you know, we're putting on a show, trying to get laughs. If you can't take a little bit of a needling, then you know it's
then that sucks for you.
That sucks for you. I mean, I get needled on the internet and I have people eliminated. So that
take it out.
You kidding me? Yeah.
Getting them kicked out of group chats, right?
Get kicked out of groups. Yeah. If you're gonna keep, you know, slandering, you know, slander is one thing.
Caleb sees a fucking he's playing air guitar.
Oh,
and Caleb, instant response.
You kidding me? You kidding me? How much work this is?
Does that dude even play guitar? Did you? I know you did a bat. You probably know his goddamn social security number by now.
No, he doesn't play much. Just here and there, at this place and that place, in the corner room at his house at 5:30 p.m. What?
No, it's still alive. And that's the thing. Going back to that, Caleb, I would never. I mean, obviously, you know, we joke. Everybody talks shit privately, or hey, did you see this dude's post or whatever? He's thinking he's the fucking man, whatever. But like you said, man, you know, not everybody is a fucking professional guitar player. And and just to shit on somebody, or to like you said, to you know, it's just fucked up.
Yeah, there's no reason to leave a comment on any stranger's video, doing just about anything, especially if it's negative. If someone's doing something that's really messed up to someone, yeah, go to town, say something, you know. If it's something you don't like,
didn't you play a part? Didn't you play a part in the wrong part of the neck? Didn't you play a riff?
Well, I played a few chords wrong in that song apparently, but I'm not going to re-record it. But I know how to play the song now. You know, I was doing but it's really. So I learned that I had somebody send me a video, like emailed me a video of him playing the right way. So that I get interesting things from these videos, which was cool though. I wasn't like, oh, what a dick. I was like, rap, thank you.
Play the two different versions.
Or what is it? It's very.
You just played them.
But this part I was going, but it's really like. Oh God, I forgot that part. But it's. But it's really.
See, isn't that weird? It's because the other way, your ear doesn't do anything crazy. It's like, all right. But then when you hear it the way it is, it has something perks up at you with those chords. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's something more special about that, even though the other one, you know.
Yeah. But yeah. It's interesting responses, and I appreciate everyone who's cool to me about them. But once in a while, someone goes out of their way to try and, you know, make you feel bad. I don't know, but I'll respond. Not every time, but usually I've been a lot better. Like a lot of the comments on YouTube, I just delete them right away.
Really?
Which I think is more fun. Well, they're from no subscriber account.
Oh,
so
well, that's a different story. Yeah.
It's just someone totally, you know, ghosts writing something. You can't find them. There's no way. Sure, probably him. Another person I'm looking forward to maybe running into. That'll be fun. I'll definitely have to keep the camera running for that.
You're gonna have to bring
a bodyguard
because he might want to take a swing. So,
no fucking way.
He's smart enough to know that he can't do the first because he's a Sioux guy. So he wants me to strike him first.
Strike
first, strike hard, no mercy.
Exactly.
I got some voice memos from False Flag. Hold on, I don't want to play them yet. Let me listen to them first. You guys can still talk, but hold on.
Oh, okay. All
right.
Nope.
But yeah, with the comments, the ones on YouTube where it's from a no like a mystery account.
Hold on.
I just delete right away because I know that's probably hurts them more than me responding to them. So.
Sure.
False Flag said he's watching the replay. The replay, we're still on.
Replay of what?
The replay. And I cannot agree with you and Caleb on Nirvana. I mean, I was your age and I was listening to Megadeth and
so was I.
Metallica and Justice when Nirvana hit. And I was thinking, what the fuck is this shit? This is shit. And I still think it's shit.
I still think it's shit. Hold on. Is there another one?
But I guess opinions.
I'll have what he's having.
What he has one.
That's great.
I will say this. I liked it. I think Teen Spirit is a great song. I like that from the get-go.
I can go the rest of my life without hearing that song.
And then I think, well, it's one of those songs that it's like Enter Sandman, right? It's like it comes on the radio. You're like, oh God, this fucking song again. It's a great song, but you've heard it a million times, so it loses its luster. But
Andy Summers. No, but that's the first thing I'm going to say to Johnny if I see him. I'm going to say congratulations on getting Andy Summers to listen to you talk about yourself in 45 minutes. Amazing work.
That's a task and a half. Holy shit! Imagine doing that.
Dude, I don't think he'll. If he sees you, he's gonna walk right past you like you don't exist.
He'll walk away.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Johnny.
You never know.
Johnny doesn't seem like a very confrontational guy. You know?
No, he's not. And
I don't blame him either.
I'm not either. So.
Yeah,
dude, you're gonna spot him and you're gonna fucking.
I fold up.
You're gonna go, hey man.
Oh, I have to get a video. Just one of those like, hey, hey.
You're gonna do like what you did with Schwarzenegger. You're gonna have him behind you. You're gonna do that, Johnny.
Exactly. And put a shirt like a Nerd Halen shirt on his chest. Yeah, exactly.
Great. That's awesome.
Schwarzenegger. That was crazy.
So what would make it a successful NAMM trip for you?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, what are you excited to go for? What is is there a main thing that you're like, oh, I can't wait to see this, or are you just fucking going?
I'm like when you were in the pisser, I told Boner that the best part of NAMM is not even the products or the gear. It's running into people that you've seen or known from the internet or whatever, like that you would never meet anywhere else. And that's always the cool thing about going to that event, was seeing the people. So
didn't you meet Rick Beato when you were there last?
Yeah, we ran into him real quick, and
he's great. I love him.
Told him about my thing, and he was like, ah, but that was it.
He's probably like, I heard fucking from 50,000 people already that they're doing something, you know?
Yeah, he didn't know me from Adam, but
did you tell him about Nerd Halen or Under the Bus? I wasn't sure.
Oh,
Nerd
Halen. I told him Nerd Halen. Fucking Under the Bus. No, we were talking about no, he's a huge Uncle Laser fan, so
yeah, he spots Rick Beato and he goes, oh, take a fucking gander here.
And he goes, you like that guy?
You too?
Yeah. He lives in my basement. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
no, it'll be fun. I hope I see a bunch of people that are cool. And we'll see about if there's any drama. That'd be interesting too. But,
I hope there's not, but I hope there is at the same time.
I hope Jason McNamara. I hope Jason McNamara is nice to me this time. So
he wasn't nice to you last time.
He wasn't nice to me last time. He was really unhappy with me. So,
and don't listen to Jay. Jay's all about. He wants there to be some drama and some shit. Don't let Jay like be all nice and shit. Like, oh, I hope you. No. He wants it. Fucking no, Jay. Let me tell you guys a little bit about Jay. He fucking relishes in that shit.
Not when it's bad.
No, he loves it. I'm like, Jay, I got some shit for you. He's like, hold on, let me take my pants off.
Yes. Let me get the fucking let me get the Aquaphor ready.
Oh, John DeShane. John, you want to know for $10? For $10.
Big bucks.
Do we have time?
Big money.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's up to you. Go ahead.
Oh God. All right.
Well, you want to give like the back, not the back of the
look.
but the
I hate like watering this dead plant. But years ago, this is in the September of 2019.
Wait a second. Should we do this off the air? Do you want to do this off the air? Like, should we give John the link and do it in the green room real quick after the show?
All right. Well, I could just say, look, Mark Huzansky.
Okay.
We're mutual friends with a bunch of people, and I was friends with Mark Huzansky, and Mark Huzansky and I message each other. And but while we were messaging, apparently he was sending messages to some of the other people I knew. And he was trying to, and I guess there's no other way to say it, he was trying to sabotage me with them and say that I was not a good person and that they didn't really know me. And so I saw screenshots of those texts to those people. They would send them to me, and say, what's this guy's deal? So Mark had a huge hang up with me because I believe there was an endorsement with a certain hardware company that I got, or as an artist, and Mark thought other people should have got it before me because he's the expert on who gets what and who doesn't. And
who's earned it and who hasn't.
So he had a real problem with that, and really started tearing me apart. But he's talking to me on my messenger, and we're all good. So I thought it was very shady, and yeah, he tried to clean it up. Tried to get me in with his buddy Dave Friedman, who I like a lot. Dave is a really nice guy. I no problem with Dave Friedman.
And also make some of the best fucking amplifiers.
Sure. But I don't know. I was told by someone to hold out a little longer. Maybe you'll get with the amp company you want to be with, and that happened. So everything worked out. I want to thank Mark Kuzansky, and I'll tell you why. That experience was very traumatic for me because I had, when someone's doing something so elaborate behind your back while they're talking to you, you feel violated. Like you feel like you can't trust anybody, and it really messes with your head. What was really hurt me was that he was trying to like wreck the work I was doing with Nerd Halen and the band, and from the beginning, by the way, he was one of the guys like who was very skeptical of it and thought, it wasn't like he was the guy going, why don't you post full songs? Like I remember hearing that for the first time. I'm like, dude, because no one wants to watch a full song, and plus I'm making a lot of mistakes. But I want to thank him, Mark. If you're watching, I know you do because you probably watch every show, waiting for me to mention you. Because you're that kind of guy, and I know it. Dude, thank you for making me want to win with this so badly that I am winning, and things are going great, and I'm very it's a very successful project, and we're having a lot of fun. And if it wasn't for people like you, the kind of person I am, I'm very competitive. All of us are really kind of, and I wanted to win more because of what you did to me, Mark. Does that make sense?
It does.
I mean, if you didn't do that to me, I might not have wanted to win, and I might have failed.
I love being slighted.
Thank you, Mark. If I see you next week, I don't want to fight you. I want to shake your hand and say thanks. And I'm being perfectly honest, because you're the shit you did to me made me want this more and made me get it. So thank you. There you go. That's what happened, John.
There you go. You did a good job at nailing all of the key points in such a short time frame. That's pretty impressive.
It's an art form, Jay.
It is.
Very true. Good, man.
So anyway, next time you're watching Tone Talk, right? Ask Mark Kuzansky what he thinks of Nerd Halen. I'd love that to see what that response is, and there you go. Or don't.
The fuck are you doing?
Well, we found out that Kurt's anniversary night ended prematurely. Not because he blew it real quick, but because he had a fight with the garage door. So let's take a gander.
Someone like Black Vehicle.
Into Kurt's
Oh.
That's
it would have been so much. It would have been so awesome. It was almost a double because she almost got out of the car without putting it in park. So
yeah,
imagine it ran him over.
She took a while to get out of the car.
She realized I better put this baby in park, or that's going to be across the street.
Yeah,
or I'm going to run him over.
In the Joneses.
She was backing up right there. Look.
Yeah, watch.
It's in reverse.
She opens the door. The car's still in gear.
Oh, man, the fucking gun. Look right there.
Yep.
Gotta mix a song. You gotta mix a song. Like,
Fucking clothesline from hell right there.
Do like lightning striking or something like
Running lariat.
Dude, that hurt. That hurts so bad.
Dude, his face.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Teeth? Maybe teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth. Teeth. Teeth. Ah.
Zoom in. Let's see where Kurt caught it. There it is.
Why was Kurt running like Steven Seagal?
I hope he didn't have to like go to the bathroom.
Oh my god!
Because he probably shit himself.
How tall is this guy? Oh, who hit the button? Do you think she hit the button?
Is it coming down or is it
down?
Oh yeah! Oh, and he's got his hat. He's got the bill of his hat. That damn visor. It's so dangerous. Visors are dangerous, people.
Oh, man. You know, he was probably thinking, man, I just got home from work. She's leaving.
I gotta take a leak.
I can't wait to go in and jerk the fuck off by myself without her here. And then this happens.
Oh my god, are you okay? No, I'm not. How about you're not okay, right? Babe, are you okay? You're gonna have to shave your sideburns. Babe.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop saying babe. Imagine hearing that voice. Oh.
Babe.
Oh,
that's a great comment. No, bitch, I'm KO'd.
Oh, that's good. Kick some rock, man. Oh, that's fucking funny. All right, let's see what else we got here. You know, I love fire.
Oh, I love wet roads.
And I love fucking motorcycles and dirt bikes.
And gasoline. What could go wrong, people?
How long do you think it took them to make that contraption right there?
I love tapered pants too. The tapered pants really do it for me.
Fucking Evil Knievel. All right, let's see what happens.
Oh!
There it is. We're gonna get flagged. Axel's not gonna like this one at all.
What happened? Why does it just goes nose?
It just goes
nose heavy so fast?
Oh, because of the ramp. They used like probably a 1/4 inch fucking plywood, and it bowed as the. Hold on, let me see if I can go back a frame or something.
Watch his weight. Yeah, his weight stays down. Look at the inertia. His body stays low.
Yeah, my boy is like deuce and a half, and he's definitely fucking up with that plywood.
Yeah, you can't sit when you do jumps, people. You have to stand.
Good point. He instantly hits the ejector seat, man.
Stand up. You're gonna be standing either way. So, but kudos on speedos.
Oh,
wow.
I wonder what occurred prior to this. Is like, yo, Sen, you want to come by? I'm gonna light this fucking piece of plywood on fire. You want to take your clothes off and go for a ride?
You do naked speedo jump in the mud. Wow. What goes through the mind when you're flying like that? It's like this isn't going to end well. I hope there's no gravel pieces.
One more time, full speed.
Jake's driveway. That's funny.
Oh my god.
What is this thing? Is this a fucking mattress?
What tomfoolery do we have here?
Oh my god.
Look at this place.
Weird. That's someone's backyard, right?
If that's somebody's backyard, there's how many trampolines in the shot? 1, 2, 3, 4 trampolines.
Man,
it's got to be a place.
That's a liability nightmare right there.
Yeah. Well, how would you get insured with that, Brian?
You wouldn't.
I've never been on a trampoline over the age of 30 where I didn't come away with like a 10-day back injury where I couldn't walk. So
yeah.
I don't know why people do it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes.
I would not have bet that was the guy. I thought it was the blonde, the guy that was going to.
Oh, the albino.
Yeah, but it made a new choice here with wind.
Yeah, it's like roulette in the air.
This is final destination, right?
Yeah, who's getting it? I'll take the guy that is over. No, it makes a big switch.
He doesn't react. He doesn't react until it fucking.
And the other guy takes it in the chest, right? No. Okay. Oh. That is a concussion, folks.
Is that Junior Seau right there?
Fatality.
Double concussion. Concussion from both impacts.
Fatality.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, here's the view right here, boys. Oh man.
Jaw.
Dude, it sounds like a Mike Tyson punch.
Yep. He had no idea that was coming. That was coming for him.
Yo, guys, you know what would be dope if we just put this huge mattress on here while we're jumping and see what kind of shenanigans we can come up with?
See, look at him. He tries to gauge something because he looks down real fast.
Yeah, he does that quick look down, like who's it gonna land on? Not me. And then he looks up again, and it's in his freaking face. Like,
yeah, right there. He's like, oh shit. Oh, too fucking good.
Damn.
See what happens out in the sticks, folks. Nothing to do but get hurt.
Come on, I didn't slow motion this one, did I? Back to normal? I can't tell.
Is there a long version? Like, do we get to see how long he's laying there? Like,
I wish. What is that thing anyway? That can't be a mattress. What is this for fucking Minute Bowl? What is that thing?
It's actually just a piece of road that they just.
It's like right. It's like a gymnastics thing, right? Like a.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Fucking. Oh man. See, isn't that the best part about being a kid, though, man? Is like you do
crazy shit.
You do something, and there's a significant chance someone's gonna get hurt, but you fucking do it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day,
I counted 2 concussions at Metalworks. 2.
Back in the day, our parents would always be like, "Go outside and do shit." Now, because we know we've done some dumb shit, and thank God we're still alive.
Right, stay in here and look at your phone. Stay in here, look at your iPad. Don't go outside.
Go on your iPad. You're fine. You don't have to go outside. It's all good. Bad things happen out there.
Don't go outside. Stay on your iPhone right now. Stay on it.
Yeah, you're good.
Man, too good.
That's good.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh,
what, Beesman?
Forgot channel members, our Patreon.
We'll make Kurt do it twice next week. Okay, we'll show him.
We'll show him.
All right, we got the channel members. Pause it if you want to see everybody's name. There's round 2.
Thank you, everyone.
And there's the channel, the Patreon thing. We got all the Patreon members.
Hell yeah.
We'll read them extra slow next week.
Super slow.
maybe even do a little bit of a. That one's so funny. And also this. Thank you to Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn and TessieSwitch.com. Coupon code UTB15.
I've ordered a lot of kernels lately. So you guys who are expecting some kernels, you should have them anytime now. So
Awesome.
Thank you. Yep.
Andy Carson. Wait, hold on. I got to do with a funny voice at least. Let's see.
Andy Carson, Michael Smith, it's the captain, Randy Price, 5154 Warning, Nelson Rodriguez, All Day, All Night, Paul Martin Woods, Warlag, Sherman Callahan, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, Phil Fig Guitarist, Frank Corcoran, Mikey Mojo, Tom Wee, Stephen Franklin, Yostinator, False a Flag all the way from Australia, Ryan DeWeezy, Jeremy Johnny Hasbin, Joe Riddler, Patty Dill. I haven't seen Patty in the chat tonight. Hi, Patty.
It's fucking wrong.
Hope everybody has a fucking great rest of your weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ben Tom's here. Ben Tom, good to see you, bud. Hope you're feeling well. And yeah. Everyone, send your love to Ben Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Hope you're feeling better. Let's maybe we'll do something next Friday night or something. Go live from down there and
let's do it.
I'll recap the experience.
Let's do it.
The
we'll go live from Nambla, Vietnambla.
Yes. Recap the experience.
When you go up to the Schecter booth, you should be like, "Is this Machine Gun Kelly's signature?"
Yes, is this Machine Gun Kelly's signature guitar? It's like a razor blade. Can I cut myself on it?
Is it sharp? Oh,
is it sharp? Can I hold it, or is it like do I have to sign a waiver? I'll sign a waiver.
You have a pencil?
You have a pencil? I got to put it in the headstock. That's my signature thing. Sorry. Do that voice too good.
Oh,
I do that voice too good.
Oh, fuck. Good night, everybody.
Beh.
Beh.
Kurt, how we doing? Your friend Brian, want to get you a little kick.